every 10 minutes from 6 a.m. until 3 p.m. 1230 WBZT.
The following views are those of the host and not those of Clear Channel Broadcasting licenses.
Greetings, South Florida. It's time for the Night and Day Show with Alan Knight and Bridget Day. The next hour is unrehearsed, the calls are unscreened, and the subjects are unpredictable. But it will be undoubtedly entertaining and unlikely to offend anyone. Or maybe not. Stick around and find out with your hosts, Alan Knight and Bridget Day.
Lights on.
I know, honey. We have to do the Sinatra opening.
Oh.
Where were you? Didn't you get the memo of how the show begins?
No.
Talk up the ramp. How about that?
Talk about a ramp?
Never mind. All right, welcome to the Night and Day Show. I'm Alan Knight.
I'm Bridget Day.
Together we are Night and Day. I think it's been about 2 years since we were last on the program. This is not a recording. This is not a recording. This is not a recording.
But it
this
will
is not
be
a
if
recording.
they replay
This is
it,
not a
so
recording.
stop it.
We have played the same, or I'm sorry, they have played, because I had to sign on the dotted line 2 weeks ago and to make sure that we were going to have a show that, and then we planned a St. Louis trip.
You planned a St. Louis trip.
I understand that, but I didn't know we were going to switch to Clear Channel. And the issue was, though, we had to start on a certain day.
Oh.
The show that has been playing
Over and over and over?
over and over and over again is the one prior to the World Series.
Yes.
So,
but those are all free.
and this is the news talk station. So we were talking about Game 5 with the Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Reason being is I'm a little bummed out. I know the rest of the country, the rest of the world, including our producer, Mama Lynn Cody,
yes,
that the Boston Red Sox have socked it to me in my lifetime. I turned 50 years old October 22nd. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. This Midwestern boy. My cat died 10 days into the program. And then all of a sudden, his name was Lucky. And my luck ran out with the St. Louis Cardinals as well.
I hope that's not an omen.
So now I have to bow to superiority with the Boston Red Sox because in 2004, they broke my heart. I still remember crying over that. This time I didn't cry. I was prepared because I was rooting for the Detroit Tigers. And then, of course, Big Papi is slugging things to the moon. We were at Game 3, my honey and I, or is it called my honey and me, that we were in St. Louis, Missouri just last week.
Yep.
At Game 3, at the controversial game, the obstruction call. We were there amongst the 47,000 people, and we had no damn clue what the hell was going on.
Neither did anybody else.
From that moment on,
what just happened?
We didn't even win that game. That was given to us.
No,
but
we won it.
Joyce, who is the same umpire who called the obstruction call, is the same person who muffed the Detroit Tiger perfect game call.
But he did the right thing. Even the Bostonians, is that right? Bostonians?
Yes.
Even the Bostonians agreed that we're at the game.
Talk into the front of the mic. It helps. I know we haven't been in radio more than an hour and a half, but...
The front like this?
That's good. All right.
Squeaks.
But we were in St. Louis, Missouri, where before we arrived, it was a wonderful 70, 61 for the high, somewhere around there. We get there, it drops to 37 for the high.
And it was exciting.
Every part of my body that is able to hang, it was really cold.
Yeah.
It was
just
ridiculous.
At the stadium. Other than that, it was okay. That's because we were sitting up with the birds.
So now we're back. Do I have anything planned for the show? No. I did bring what every broadcaster needs who comes in from the cold, Vaseline. Get your head out of the gutter, please.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can use that for other
My
things.
lips are, when I, here, I've been in South Florida for what, 35, 37 years, going to this St. Louis, Missouri, the spirit of St. Louis, where Charles Lindbergh took off from.
Yep.
And now I have to come back with chapped lips because my skin was cracking. I look like,
But it was worth it. It was fun.
You like St. Louis, Missouri?
I love St. Louis. I'm ready to move.
Well, I haven't been back in about 43 years, and we were going to, because I turned 50, I'm having that midlife crisis. Is that when you have it, or you have it when you're 40?
Oh, is there
Jump
a
in
Porsche
anytime.
coming soon?
What's that?
Is there a Porsche coming soon?
I don't know how to drive stick.
I do.
Oh, okay. Then
I'll drive
you can
you
drive
around.
the car. and I'm in radio and I can't afford, a bucket of ice. But when we went there and we get off the plane, it hits right away, and my skin cracks even if it's 70, let alone 37. So it was like I couldn't feel the left side of my face, and now my lips were cracking, and so we get out there, and right away I know there's a problem because we went to, I won't mention the Alamo Rent-A-Car, because we had 3 choices to choose from: crappy, crappier, and crappiest. And you said, "Oh, honey, didn't you want to buy a Kia?" Now I don't. And I think they forgot to clean the car, right?
It's okay. Who cares? Whatever.
And plus, I'm checking the license plates. We're in St. Louis, St. Louis, Missouri. There's one from Kansas. There's one from, I'm checking the license tag, California. These cars have been to hell and back, right? Not from Kansas, but from California. And I'm thinking, I don't want any of these, but I had to get this promotional rate. All right?
Okay. We live.
I had a coupon. I'm Jewish. We were born with a coupon in hand. And so we had an adventure, to say. So over the course of the hour, we'll not only... happy Halloween, by the way.
Yes. It's Halloween and we don't have costumes on.
Yeah, we're dressed up like talk show hosts. Most of the people in radio do that, too. 13 minutes after the hour, we are live on a Thursday night. We're just really starting the program. If you've heard the past 2 weeks, that was a warm-up. That really didn't count. So this won't either. But 50 more weeks, and you'll say, when we'll be ready, and they'll say, okay, contract is canceled. But joining us tonight, we're filming this with amp2.tv. amp2.tv. I should have talked to Mama Lynn Cody, our producer, to say, okay, she is dressed for Halloween.
Yes, she is.
She's more respectful looking than any of the hosts tonight. Well, not to take away from you, honey.
Yeah,
I didn't tell you that they were coming in. But amp2.tv, great corporation that if you want to record your show or record an event or something like that, anything to do with television, they know their stuff. So Linda and Freddie Santori, amp2.tv, they are filming the program tonight.
Yes.
And hopefully they'll... I've gained some weight since going there. And we didn't go to any buffets.
Since going to St. Louis? Yeah, me too.
Well, because I was eating, when you get tense or upset, you tend to eat. And then the prices at any particular ballpark.
Oh, they were sick.
Unbelievable. Do you know how much a hot dog is? When did we get to accept that as going to a ballpark? Now I can just look at the Red Sox at Fenway Park. The bleacher seats that usually are $35 were selling for how much? $1,000 plus minimum.
Yeah.
And that's
because it was the World Series.
Some of those, because the Fenway Park is over 100 years old, or it is 100 or something like that, 101. You could be sitting behind a pole. It's not like the state-of-the-art one in St. Louis,
right?
Which we were in the 4th tier, which is equivalent to 10 stories up. So if it was 37 degrees up there, it was about 20. And the wind's blowing, and I'm sitting there, and I'm huddled up. You think I'm in the tundra.